because of Christmas break, I have about 2 weeks off, which is good and bad. I don't get paid for those 2 weeks off. I don't even get paid for Christmas and Christmas Eve. So $0 from that, from my main job, for 2 weeks. Stinks, right? Especially around Christmas when you need those checks. But whatever, it is what it is. I'm going to get a lot done to try to make it worth my time off. And so I made like a list of what I have to do over the break, ideally. And one of them, oh my god, it stinks. I hate this task. I need to like get in the zone to do this task. I need to get like an actual, not a coffee from home, like I need to get a specialty coffee, specialty snacks, and like light my candles and get in the zone and have somebody take my kid out of the house because I have to prep my taxes. Now there will be other prep I have to do after in January, but at the towards the end of December I have to prep my taxes from my PMU business, from my cosmetic tattoo business, and it sucks, to be quite frank. It just really sucks. It didn't used to, because I used to stay on top of it at the end of every month, but I've been so busy that I haven't done that. I think I've caught up to a half year, maybe even September. I need to look, but it's gonna be a task. It's gonna be an all-day task. It's gonna be a messy task, but it has to be done. Oh, this one sounds so exciting too. I have to clean my walls. Y'all really do that? Y'all really clean your walls? I don't want to clean my walls. I have to. So I got a like apparatus, a tool to clean the walls. It's like a stick. And we also have like one of those stairway, well, I guess all stairways kind of have it, but you can't reach the wall that's across from the top of your stairs, you know? So I'm hoping that the stick can reach over there. So yeah, I'll just get the hot water, either Pine Sol or Fabuloso or something, and go to town. And that's gonna be a workout. So I guess at least it counts as a workout too. Along with the walls. That tool also does baseboards. There's like another attachment, so you can get your baseboards really good too, and those need to be done. Although I just think we need new baseboards in this house. I'm going to go back through my closet and get it all out and find somewhere to donate the clothes that's not Goodwill. I just get lazy and I end up taking it all to Goodwill, but there are so many better places to take your clothes. And I'm actually getting the coats together right now because I saw downtown they had a rack that you could just hang your old coats on, because we do have a large homeless population here. Houseless population. And so there's a rack downtown that if you have old coats, you can just take them and hang them down there. I don't know if there's hangers. I should probably check if I need to bring a hanger too for each coat, but and then as they're walking by they can grab it, and I need to hurry up because we're actually in a cold streak right now. As I'm filming this, so I'm looking into that. And I also realized that my teenager needs to do that with us too. Because my God, that kid can complain. So we're all going to do it, and it is going to be a condition of living in this house. And I don't care if it's an hour a month. I just want us all to go see how blessed we are and to bless others. You know, we don't have the money to do it right now, but we have bodies. So we can go serve the community somehow. And with everything that's going on in the world, and so much that you have so little control of, I think you can kind of feel like you have something to offer in your own community. You know, you can't do much about what's going on out there. You can't do much about the decisions that are made that are out of your control. But if you are able-bodied, you can certainly give of your time. And if you can't, that's fine too. And if you don't want to, that's another story. I think everybody should, when they're in a mental and physical state that they're okay, should just take, I don't care, just any little bit amount of time and do something. And if you have teenagers that are cutting up, complaining about the silliest of things, it's kind of good to show them, like, come on. I need to do all my Christmas prep. I don't wrap gifts, so I need to go get bags. I do have some craft paper I saw in the garage, like a roll of craft paper, so some of the littler stuff I can roll with roll like a blunt. Sorry, it does kind of look like a big cigarillo or a big swisher. It's like a tan craft paper, you know. That would be a huge doobie. I could use that to wrap some of the smaller things. I've been hiding the gifts for my toddler in the dishwasher, which I heard, if you don't watch Mary at Southern ASMR Sounds, right? Mary. She was talking about hiding her kids' gifts in the dishwasher, and I was like, bingo, thank you. They're going in the dishwasher. And I need to film my arse off. I need to film for Patreon. I need to film for this regular channel. And then since I'm thinking about starting memberships, I need to also film for memberships, because I was thinking about doing the same content that's on Patreon and just having the same tiers over on YouTube. But now tell me if you know, can you do that, or will YouTube, because the way that you put it over to Patreon is you put it on YouTube, but you mark it as unlisted, and then link it to Patreon so that only Patreon people can get the links and view it. So if you were going to use that same content for memberships, you couldn't have it as unlisted anymore. So I think you would have to like upload it twice, and then I don't know that you can, because then it's like reusing content. So I think, and like what I'm trying to figure out is, do I just make separate content, and that's like membership exclusive content, and I'll just start like small, like start with a small tier and see how it goes. That's probably most likely how I'll get it started. It's just a lot to think about. I need to plan my next year. I said I have to plan my next year calendar for my PMU business all the way through May. I want those dates on the calendar, the days that I'm available to work, to be on the calendar all the way up to May, because that's about when I'll be wrapping up my day job, early June. So I need to plan all those dates, and then I need to make, what I do is for every month I have a Canva of the dates I'm available and the times I'm available, and that's what I send out to the clients, like, pick a time off these, that's all you got. Those are the only options. I need to make my tax appointment. Both dogs gotta be groomed. I think my little one gets groomed the big guy is, I think, is it 120 or 140 or something? It's something. It's an expense. I need to get my own haircut. Just a couple inches. And I do that as like cheaply as possible. I don't do the I shampoo before I go. I go in with a wet head and I just tell him cut. I don't want to be there all day. I don't say that. Just cut. I don't want to be here all day. But I try to make it as simple as possible and I don't get anything crazy done. Now, you guys know I'm coming up on a no spend, low spend year, so I was trying to get in. I need to call since I'm off this morning for a little bit. I go in late. I need to call and book I need a massage so bad. And how I do that pretty cheap is I go to the school. We have a massage school. So, it's like half price and a tip. But I need like an hour. Same thing with a facial. A pretty cheap facial. I think it's like $25. Get that done before the start of the year. And really, I only do those things at this. I used to do them way more often at this point in life. And budget-wise, it's gonna be like an annual or semi-annual gift to myself, from myself. I need to start working out again. I take the resistance bands to work, and that's just a life hack. If you order resistance bands, are like $6. You can get a set for $6 on Amazon. Stick one or two in your work bag, and when you're at work, get her done. Get her done. But when I'm off work, because I'll like eat lunch and let it kind of just be okay for a couple minutes. Like, okay, I ate, and I go straight to working out. I know that's not ideal, but I have 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, and I need to use it. I should probably do the workout before I eat, but I'm too hungry. I'm a hungry girl. By lunchtime, I'm like foaming at the mouth. We need to change all the filters and check the smoke alarm, stuff like that. I want to read. I want to sit down and read on my break, so I put it on here. I gotta go pay my car stickers, the annual renewals for your car. It's expensive. And shampoo my carpets. My son got a carpet shampooer, so I need to borrow it and tackle these upstairs carpets. I hate carpet, period. But I have it, and it's not getting replaced anytime soon with flooring, so I gotta shampoo it. I also I started working on a budget. That's kind of private, I guess. But like income and expenses and bills and all that. And then I wrote some goals out. Like I have ASMR goals. How many times I want to film a week. How many times I want to post a week. Family goals. 1 vacation, 2 road trips. By like every other week I want to do a family field trip, which is just like the aquarium or a museum or something like that. 1 big kid date every once in a while. Like one of my older kids, I don't get much time with them. I see them, but we don't get to like go do stuff as much. So I want to like put it on your calendar. Just force them to hang out with me, Once a month I'll do a family dinner so that everybody can come over and eat, and it won't be anything extravagant. It will be like chili or sloppy joes or whatever, but like everybody's invited. You don't have to come, no pressure. But I made a big pot of chili, probably like on a Sunday evening or something. Business goals for my other business, goals for my day job, my volunteering goals. I want to volunteer once a month and have 1 friend date a month, like visit a friend once a month. Fitness, health, the workout stuff, get all my medical appointments booked, keep up on my water, financial goals, the household goals, reading goals, and then for each of my kids it's like goals that I need to help them with. Because no matter how old your kids are, you're still their mom and you still gotta nag. But like my teenager's needs to move into a trade school, like community college trade school type thing. So we're working on that right now. We gotta plan her graduation stuff. My toddler, we're starting to do like loose homeschooling. And then my adult son, he's got a list. I want to start helping him, get his budgeting and stuff done too, so he can save for purchasing a house. And also helping him look at like what he really wants, because I know he does not want to do all the stuff that it takes to run a household. He might think he does, but I need to be the voice of reason because I know him. I know him. So that's kind of like a loose plan for the end of the year and like how I'm looking at treating this upcoming year. And as you know, my goal is to not rot. So try not to scroll, and that means setting some limits with myself. Like that means maybe I can't respond to every comment, or maybe I already kind of stopped with the Instagram, but there's going to be a lot of just phone stuff that I gotta say no to. And I've been trying to do that for a long time, so it's a long time coming. I'll still respond to comments, but maybe like I can't respond, the next day, or,